Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and I will be right back with a couple of WIPs, a couple of UFOs, and a piece of Happy Mail. I'll see you in a sec. Natalie's Closet. Okay, so welcome back everyone. As I said, this is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and welcome to everyone, our existing and our new subscribers. I'm so happy to have you here. So today I have two WIPs, one of which I started back up on. I haven't worked on it in a long time. And then I've got my blue shawl, which does have some progress on it. You should be able to see a difference in it from last week. Then I have two UFOs that I am considering. Well, actually, one of them I'm considering possibly continuing on with, and the other one I'm going to end up frogging and figuring something else out for it, because I don't have the yarn band anymore, and it was a hand-dyed, hand-spun hank of yarn that I had caked and started a shawl with, but I only have the one hank, and I know it's not going to be enough for this particular shawl. So I'm not quite sure what I was thinking at the time. So that one is going to end up getting frogged and repurposed for something else. And then I have a piece of Happy Mail. And then I am going to show you some stuff. I went to my local yarn shop today because I wanted to see if there were any sale yarns that I can get to just have for the giveaway, you know, in the future. And also that I still needed to get for a giveaway I need to send out. But and I was there and I was talking to the shop owner, and anyway, I'm going to just show you something that she told me to go and look for a couple things, and I did, and I'm going to show that to you. So anyway, I don't think this is going to be really all that long. I'm going to do the Happy Mail first, which oh, and then I'm also going to let you know about another video that I'm going to be putting up. I'm not sure if it's going to be today or tomorrow. I guess I probably should have double checked with the other person, but anyway, I'll go over that at the end. Hopefully you guys can subliminally remind me since you guys aren't here live with me to remind me. But crap, there was something you guys were supposed to remind me last night about too before we got off the live. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch the live and figure that one out. But anyway, I got a postcard. She let me know that it went out in the mail. I guess she's had it for a while, just wasn't able to get out to send it, and that's totally fine. I get it. But there's the postcard. I hope you guys can see it. I know there's a lot of glare, but I'm trying to move it around so you can see everything at least once. It's from Newport, Washington. It says 1898 Newport Centennial 1898 to 1998, the Newport Centennial. And that was, this top picture was the historical museum and the train and stuff, but it says Centennial Plaza in Newport, Washington. The Pend Oriole County Historical Museum, Newport City Hall, 1913. Historic Burlington Northern Caboose. That's the caboose down here. But it is from Crystal Chronically Crocheting. And she said, "Hello, Natalie. When I heard you were wanting postcards, I had to send you one from where I am from. Love and hugs, Crystal." Thank you so much, Crystal. I absolutely love it. I actually was just putting together all of my cards and postcards and stuff that I've collected since I started my channel. And this is going to go with all my postcards. And I'm hoping to be able to get the lights with the clothespins that I showed you guys the other day to be able to work on the screen. It's just that, you know, obviously I'll have to take them up, put them up and take them down, because I fold up the screen when it's not in use. But anyway, so thank you so very much, Crystal. I really do appreciate it. I love it. I love it. It's going right with the rest of the postcards. So thank you so much for that. All right, so let's do the UFOs. This one, these are in the bag from my local yarn shop. It's called Creativity. But the shawl I did start is a Pico and Leaves shawlette. Oh, that's why I did it, was because it theoretically I should have had no, because it was 291. I needed 2 hanks of the yarn that it called for, which was actually a DK weight, and what I'm using is a fingering weight. So yeah, I'm not sure what I was thinking here, but it was a pattern that I printed off from Annie's, and I love the yarn. I really loved the yarn, and I so wish the pattern would have worked. I would have had enough yarn to do it, but I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, this is how long it is. Wait, I can't remember if that's the top. I think that was the top. Yeah. So I mean, this is how long it is. The way, and then you can see the picots right there. And this is all I have left. But look at how fun this yarn is. I mean, look at all those colors. Is that not awesome? Absolutely love it. So this is going to get frogged and repurposed, but I mean, I really do. This would be a beautiful shawlette. However, I don't even know that that would work with 2 hanks. And I did it exactly. It's 232 chain. It was a 232 length, a chain that was 232 across, which I'm fairly confident is what I did. But yeah, so this is getting repurposed, but this is a UFO that will be repurposed into something else. I think I may actually have yarn that I could redo this shawl in. The only thing is it's all single crochets, and I mean, we all know how monotonous it can be to work with all single crochets, but I don't know. I may find other yarn that I have for this and use it and actually make the shawl still, just not with this yarn, and then I'll figure out what to do with that yarn, because I don't, like I said, I don't have the yarn band anymore, so I have no idea how many yards it was in there. I'm guessing it was probably 400 something yards, because it is a fingering weight. That's probably why I figured I would have enough, but it was called for with a DK weight for the actual pattern, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. This one, I believe I'm going to continue with. It is with the Bernat Dippity Dots. Personally, I don't know if anybody else has worked with the Bernat Dippity Dots, but for me, it was very annoying to work with because of the little dots in it. Especially when you're pulling through the stitch, they catch a lot. Now, I was using a Susan Bates hook at the time versus the Clover, which I feel I have more control over with. So I'll see, maybe I'll, and this was just my own pattern. I wasn't following anybody else's or any pattern in particular. I don't want to lose my spot, but that's another thing. It's hard to lose your spot because you got little dots, but it started out to be a baby blanket. Honestly, I think this was going to be like more of a security blanket versus a full-size baby blanket. But it is a peach color. Can you see it? It is a peach color. It's got the yellow, green, white, and blue and pink little dots. That's what the yarn looks like on its own with the little dots on it. So I'm going to see. I have the rest of this skein and I have another skein here. So I'm going to see if I'm going to continue this, because like I said, for me, it was a very frustrating yarn to work with. I do have another blanket in it also, and I'm pretty confident this was, I'm going to have to remember what it is that I did. It just looks like it was a V-stitch, really. But I was working into the stitch, not into the space. So, and it looks like it was a chain 2 with a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same. So I don't know. I'll play around with it and see what I do. It's definitely not going to be frogged because this is not this. It could be a frog friendly yarn except for the dots that get stuck all the time and you just want to rip it out. So I'll see about either continuing it or donating it to somebody and letting them continue it if they want. So I'm going to play that one by ear. So we'll see what happens with this one. Okay, so that's the 2 UFOs. I do think I'm going to probably try to continue the Dippity Dot one, and then the other one I'm definitely going to frog and see what else I can make with that yarn, and then see about possibly making that pattern with a different set of yarn that I have. Again, it's going to be in fingering weight because I don't think I really have much, if any, DK. I may have some sport, but yeah, so we'll see how that goes. On to the WIPs. I've got the corner to corner blanket that I had started, and I actually think I may have frogged it back from where I showed it to you the last time a couple months ago, and other than having frogged part of it back, I haven't done anything to it, but I am going to continue it. I thought I had 3 skeins of this total, but I think I only have 2, but Chris on my live yesterday found a couple places that have more of this. I just don't know if I'm gonna get any more, but I am thinking about making this into not a full size blanket, but like just a throw for my mom, because she was wanting one that's a little bit bigger than what she has now, which is not a handmade one. And this one would probably be a little bit heavier, which is what she was wanting. So I love this yarn. This yarn is amazing. I love the way the colors are working up. I mean, look at that. Is that not awesome? I mean, I just absolutely love how the colors work up in it. And it's a beautiful, it's not like super soft. I mean, it feels like there's a little bit of it's not scratchy. It is soft, but it's not like the softest yarn that I've ever worked with. It is 100% acrylic, but it almost has a wool feel to it a little bit, but it is 100% acrylic. It's Euro Baby Kaleidoscope worsted. The only thing is on the 2 sites that I went to that Chris told me about that she found it on last night, I followed the color. It's a color number. It's 110. But the swatch that they have worked up doesn't seem like it. They're knitted. It's a knitted swatch, but it still doesn't look anywhere near how this would work up. Like the way it's working up with that much purple in one spot, green, etc. So I'm hoping if I do decide to get 1 more ball or 2 more balls, that it is the same thing. They don't have a picture of the skein itself. They just have the swatches worked up. So it's going to be interesting. But I love the corner to corner. This is the first corner to corner I've ever made. Started to make. But I love it. I love it. It's a fast moving stitch, and I love the way it works up. And yeah, so it's going to be great. If I do have 3 of these, what I was thinking of doing is seeing how wide it would get with just this one skein, because there's 442 yards in one skein. But I was thinking about seeing how wide it got with the one. If it was wide enough, then I would do the second one to make it rectangular, and then use the 3rd skein to decrease it to, you know, finish it off. So I'm going to play that by ear, see how it works. I have to go through my bin to see if it was 2 or 3 of these skeins that I had. I'm hoping it was 3, like really sincerely hoping it was 3. So we'll see. Now, the last WIP is in my handy dandy naughty knitting sack. I get compliments on this bag all the time, especially when I wear it with the shirt, when I have it with the shirt, because what I do is I always just like do that, and I have it hang on my wrist, like when I'm walking around, or like going into my office or leaving or going to the doctor's office. I have it hanging on my arm, and people are like, oh my goodness, that's such a cute bag. unless I know them, I don't flaunt the inside of it. But yeah, love the bags. Anyway, remember, I do have a link. I don't get anything, so please don't think I always mention her because I get something. I don't get anything from her, okay? But I do have the link in the description box below for Naughty Knitting Sacks, and there is a 15% off coupon code that you can use in order to get 15% off for yourselves. And also, don't forget, Reggie with J Hook Crochet, she has the coupon code for her Etsy shop that is still good through the 31st of July. So I'll have the link in the description box below, as well as the coupon code in there. So if you want to check out her Etsy shop, make sure to do so, and you'll have there's a 20% off coupon that's good for the next 2 days. Well, today and then tomorrow and Friday. So make sure you go check that out as well. All right, so here is the progress on my shawl. Uh-oh, it looked like there was a strand like pulled out. But anyway, here is the progress on my shawl. I told you I added a bunch. I think I added I think I was only at this row of popcorn stitches, so I added the rest of this. So yay me. Just want you to see the pattern up close, including the popcorn. Can you see the popcorn? Like the 3D effect of the popcorn? Kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit. It's a beautiful pattern. I absolutely love it. Oops, sorry. It's a beautiful pattern. I absolutely love it. And can you see, okay, now I'm seeing it more. Do you see how it's starting to get darker? Like it's starting to transition to the one strand has turned to the darker blue of the 4 strands. Out of the 4 strands, 1 is the blingy one, 2 are the lighter blue, and now it's gone into 1 strand of the darker blue. But can you see it? It's like from, I think it started at this end of popcorn stitches, and then the rest of this right here is a little bit darker. I think you can see it. So, all right, so it's starting to transition. It will need to be blocked because it does curl at the bottom there, but I love this pattern. I think it's beautiful. I think it looks more complicated than it actually is. It's once you get to row 15, I think it is, then you repeat rows 6 through 15 until the end, until you're done. Whether it's you're done with the yarn or it's as big as you want it, which mine is going to have to be until I'm done with the yarn because I don't have a second cake. So whatever it is, it is. And if it's not big enough where it looks natural on me, which is what I was planning this shawl to be for me, if it doesn't look like the right size to naturally fit a fluffier person, then I will end up putting it up for sale. But I love the pattern. It works up fairly quickly. Obviously, when you get longer, you know, once you're at the longer stage, it takes forever to get across, or feels like that sometimes. But it does work up nicely and smoothly. So I'm excited about that. I love that you can actually start seeing the transition into the darker color, and then it'll get all the way, I can't remember if I think it goes all the way to really dark navy. So that's going to be really pretty. I'm hoping you were able to see the sparkle. I didn't even stop to see or check if you can see it. But anyway, as for my local yarn shop, I was able to get some sale yarn for a really good deal, actually. But she was like, why don't you go ahead and look, and because we were talking about my channel, and she's like, how's it doing? And I told her, you know, I reached my, oh, I just bit my tongue again. I've reached, you know, I'm over 1,000 subscribers. I'm finally monetized. And so she was like, you know, she goes, just look around, see if you find anything that you like, and let me know. I was like, seriously, Alicia, you know me. She had a table filled with brand new yarns to them, like a brand new company to them, filled with, oh my gosh, such beautiful, beautiful, beautiful yarn. And so I was looking around and stuff, and I found one thing, and I asked her if she happened to have a second one, and unfortunately not. So I'm going to have to figure out what to make with it. But she was like, okay, you know, I'm glad you picked it out. Now let's check you out for the sale yarn, and I was like, oh, thank you very much. You know, I appreciate it. So the things that I picked out, I'm not going to go through the sale yarn because that is stuff that goes for the giveaway. But this is the one that I asked her if she had a second ball of, and she didn't. It's Barocco, and unfortunately her price tag is right over which Barocco. Oh, it's the Millefiori Light. It's 50% wool, 50% acrylic. Suggested hook size is a 3.5 millimeter. It says it's a fine number 2, so a sport weight. Yeah, I would probably agree with that. The color number is 6861. It's a 100-gram ball. It's 350 yards. So any ideas on what to make, please let me know in the comment section below. Care instructions is hand wash in cool water, lay flat to dry, and it's made in Italy. I love Barocco yarns. But look at those colors. Is that not beautiful? I mean, there's all kinds of colors in here. So there's 350 yards. So leave me your ideas on what to make with it down in the comment section below. And it's 50% wool, 50% acrylic. So, and it's not a super soft yarn, but it's also not scratchy. So it's definitely something that you can make a scarf or a shawl with. So let me know in the comment section below what your ideas are. Like yesterday in the live, we went through my leather yarns and went through ideas on what to make with those. So same idea with this one. And then I had 4 hanks in my hands, 2 of one color, 2 of another color, both different brands. And I was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so I went up with these 2 instead of the other ones because this one to me was softer. Although I kind of really liked the other ones, those were pink, but you'll see, I mean, these are blue, so my favorite. But and she was like, okay, so she just went ahead, put it in the bag, and there you go. But and I always mispronounce it, and she always tells me how to pronounce it, but it's Araucania yarns, and this is the Nuble, or I think it's Nuble, named after the scenic Nuble River in Chile. It's hand painted, extra fine merino wool and silk. It's 75% wool, 25% silk. They're 50-gram hanks, and there's 272 yards in each. Suggested crochet gauge. Okay, this is like really tiny. But anyway, I'm sorry. The suggested crochet hook size is a 3.5 millimeter hook. It says that it's a super fine or a number 1, a fingering weight. To me, it looks like a really thin fingering weight. Okay, so anyway, it's hand wash. It can be dry clean, but I wouldn't, and you don't want to dry it, so you want to lay flat to dry, and you can iron it on low heat, but I wouldn't be doing that. And no bleach. But whoppa! Look at that color. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? It's like tonal. And you all know blue's my absolute favorite color. And the other reason why, because she said, you know, pick out, I did, because these were also less expensive than the other 2 that I had in my hand. So I was like, I'm going to be nice. But it's also very, very soft. It is the superwash and silk. So beautiful, beautiful. But I mean, look at the vibrancy in the blue. Holy cow, I couldn't think. But is that not gorgeous? So what did I say? There's 272 yards. So that's what? That's almost 550 yards, I think. So again, ideas on what you would make with it. I was thinking either a cowl or like maybe a lacy cowl or maybe a shawlette. So let me know what you think in the comment section below with ideas on what to make with this. So that is it for this video. Now, I am going to be posting another video. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow. I have to find out from my yarn swap partner when she's going to be doing her video. She actually got my box Monday. I sent it out on Saturday. She got it Monday. I was supposed to get there today, but she got it Monday, and she sent mine out on Monday, and I got it today, Wednesday. So very fast, faster than we were anticipating. But I didn't actually, she knows that I got the box, but I didn't confirm with her what day we were going to put the videos out. So I'm still not going to share who it's with. You'll have to make sure to watch my video and or see her. I don't know which one of us will put it up first because we're in different time zones, but we are going to put it out on the same day. So it could be today. It may not be till tomorrow, but I'm really excited because this is going to be a special yarn swap, and we both were putting in a lot of thought into it. So I'm going to go ahead and film it right after, well, after I'm done filming this. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and film that. I just don't know if it's going to post today or tomorrow. So make sure to check it out because we really put some time into these boxes. So I'm really excited about it and cannot wait to open it. I have it down here. It's in a large priority box. So excited, like so excited. So anyway, have a great day. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. You guys will see me, well, you'll see me either later or tomorrow with the yarn swap unboxing, and then you'll see me also on Friday's video. So have a great day. Have a great rest of your week until I see you next time, or until you see me next time. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Stay safe and healthy. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. Miley says hi to her peeps. She's being a very good girl in the other room. The TV is on, but I turned it down, so I'm hoping it's not bad. But have a great day. I love you guys dearly. Thank you so much for everything and all of your support. If you're still here and you're new, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell next to that. Make sure you hit it to all. And if you'd be willing to give this video a thumbs up, that would be awesome, as well as sharing it. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I will see you soon. I can't wait to show you what's in the box. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't. But it looks like it's like jam-packed with stuff. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. All right. So thanks again, Crystal, for the postcard. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.